Hi guys, welcome back. So in this tutorial I explain CallStack in the context of debugging. So basically a CallStack is helps us to identify the order of execution of methods that are on the stack, and as we progress through the execution of the code, the methods that are on the stack will change, and I'll show this in the demo. The call stack is, you can essentially think of a stack as a data structure, and that it takes on different values throughout the execution of the program. And I'll explain what do I mean by that when I go through the demo. It really helps us to find the find the control flow of complex application. If you have a complex application and you want to flow and you want to find out how different methods are calling each other, it really is a significant, or I mean helpful tool in the toolbox. And in essence it makes the debugging much easier. So let me open up the Visual Studio. I've set up a very basic demo to highlight or showcase this concept. So in this project of from the main I'm calling method one. Inside the methods class, which is a static class. So if, that's in this folder, this namespace. So if I open this, the class names is methods, and inside I've got like couple of methods. So from the main I'm calling method one, and then from the method one I'm calling method two calls method three, right? That's the flow of execution. But um, let's say if this is a complex application, and when one method could be called from multiple methods, and a lot of times you wouldn't know which method is calling which method, or even worst, if you want to know what method is calling, because let's say in real application your method 2 could be called from method 1 as well as method 3, right? So in that instance, once you're running the application, um, in a particular instance, how would you determine that specific method 2 call was made by method 1, not method 3, right? So just to begin with, I'll put the debug points so it's very easy for me to explain what I am about to explain. So I'll put the debug points on all of the, oh my God. Okay, so there you go. Let me execute the program, right? And my context is still in program tutorial 1. I'll switch that to tutorial 2, and I'll just simply execute that. Right, so I'll bring this window in, just to make it. Now I'll step in, and yeah, the call stack, if you're not able to see this, if you go to debug and then Windows, there would be, yeah, this is the call stack window, but for me it's showing up. Now as I'm in the main method, it would only tell me the details of main method. So it's telling me, look, I'm at the main method line 11. If I step into, I go to the next line, and that's line 12, right? I'm still in the main method. If I now step into, that will get into this method one, and now it's telling me, okay, I'm at line 10 of method one, and from main method, line 12 was the line that took us from main method to line 10 of method one. So if I like go back, if you see line 12 took us to the method one. If I keep on doing that, right now line 12, this line 12 will get us to the method 2 if I go in here. So as you can see, methods are being added on the stack. So if I keep on executing line by line, now there it will get interesting. So now I've got like 4 methods on the stack. It will go to the deepest methods currently being called on the stack. So now if I execute this, if now once it come out of this method, uh, the stack would this method would disappear from the stack. So if I press this, as you can see, that method got disappeared from the stack. Now one by one, these method would get disappear on the stack and will return back to the main method. And the interesting point you could see is that uh, when we were at line 20, when we got to method 3, but once this method got finished, we still at line 20. But the reason, the only sorry difference is that at this time we've already executed method 3, and we're not going to execute this again. So if I step into this time, it won't execute, but it just goes to the next line. Now this method would get finished, and then if I step into, and now if I step again, the method 2 will be released from the stack, and so on and so forth. Right now, again, I'm on method 1. Main method. Now, if I execute, you would see this main method would be released, and the um, application would finish. So that's pretty much for this tutorial. If you like the content, please subscribe. Thank you.